What if I told you the way we've been protecting waterfront homes for decades is starting to change, and it could directly impact your property value, your maintenance costs, and even your ability to get permits for the future? Just last month, here in Florida, Ron DeSantis signed a brand new law that could reshape how we protect our shorelines, moving away from purely concrete barriers and towards something much more natural. If you live on the water or dream of it, this is something you need to understand. Today, we're talking about seawalls, bulkheads, and shoreline protection. But with a fresh 2026 perspective, we're not just protecting our homes, we're protecting what we love. For decades, the go-to solution for waterfront protection has been seawalls and bulkheads. Seawalls, typically concrete, designed to absorb wave energy, and then bulkheads, often vertical retaining walls holding back the soil. They're strong, familiar, and widely used across waterfront properties here in Jacksonville. And for good reason. They've been the first line of defense against erosion and flooding. But here's the shift. As sea levels rise and storms become more intense, experts are asking, are hard structures alone enough? This is where things get really interesting. According to a brand new article published in March of 2026, Ron DeSantis just signed a bill that will encourage nature-based shoreline protection, fast-track permits, and expand funding. These are called living shorelines, and instead of fighting nature, they work with it. We're talking about things like mangrove plantings, oyster reef restoration, hybrid systems like textured or 3D designed seawalls. And the goal for this? To reduce erosion, improve water quality, and create habitat for marine life. In fact, the governor said these measures will protect coastal communities from erosion and mitigate the effects of storm surges. And honestly, that's a big deal. Now, let's bring this back to you as a homeowner or a future buyer. Here's what's changing. Permits are getting easier for natural solutions. The new law requires the state to create a faster permitting process for living shorelines. And if you've ever dealt with permits, you know how significant this is. Also, funding is opening up. Living shoreline projects can now qualify for funding through the state's Florida Department of Environmental Protection programs, including over $200 million in resilience grants. That means it may become more affordable to choose environmentally friendly options. The market may start shifting. Historically, it's been easier to repair or build a traditional seawall. But this article points out that natural solutions were often more complex, more expensive, and slower to approve. But that's now changing. And as that happens, buyer expectations may change too. Now, let's be real for a second. This doesn't mean seawalls are going away. In fact, many properties will still rely on them, especially in higher energy waterfront areas. But what we are seeing is a hybrid future. Think reinforced seawalls designed to support marine life, shorelines that combine structure with vegetation, smarter designs that reduce wave impact instead of just blocking it. One expert quoted in the article said, this shift is about improving the health of watersheds, restoring habitat, and protecting coastal properties. It's a win-win. And that's the real takeaway here. Living on the water is a privilege, but it also means we're part of a much bigger ecosystem. Every decision we make, from the type of dock, how we protect our shoreline, it all has an impact. And this new law is a signal that Florida is moving towards a future where protection and preservation go hand in hand. If you're thinking about buying or selling a waterfront home here in Jacksonville, or you already own one and want to understand your options, this is exactly the kind of detail that matters more than ever. Because it's not just about the home, it's about the shoreline it sits on. I'll be keeping a close eye on how this unfolds locally, so make sure you're subscribed. And if you have any questions about your specific property, I'm always here to help. My contact information is in the description below.